3.
Alright, so this is our DMX controller. It gets powered through a USB port at the bottom. On the back side, we have a Phoenix connector where you'll have your DMX positive, DMX negative, and ground. They're labeled so you can place the right cables. So that signal will go to the first decoder, which will have the 001 address, and it'll go into the DMX in ports. So you'll have your DMX plus, DMX negative, and ground. And you have your DMX out ports that have the same DMX positive, DMX negative, and ground. And that goes to the next decoder, which in this case is 133. So it will be the same DMX in, positive, negative, ground, and DMX positive, negative, ground going out to the last decoder, which is 268, and that one will only have the DMX in. So then we have our signal coming out to the strip light, which is going to be your data, and your voltage positive and your voltage negative, which are these two in the middle here. So if we go here to the cables coming out of the strip light, we'll have our blue, which will be our data 1. We'll have the black, which will be our our voltage positive, and the red and the green are both voltage negative, the V negative. So they both have to go into that V negative port.
Repeat that one.
The green and the red cables out of the strip light have to go into the V negative. That's your voltage negative. The black is going to be your voltage positive, and the blue is going to be your data.
Okay.
And that's how the whole system comes together.
And then from here, these are the leads coming from each individual sign component.
Yes, sir. Out of each section, we will have 2 leads coming out of it. So this first section, which is section 1, has 2 leads. Then we have section 2, which is the side that meets with the corner, has another set of 2 leads. And our last side over here, our last section, has another 2 sets of leads.
Okay. And then each one of those sets of leads then goes into this
decoders. Yeah, so all this is just the connections that we have, but it all goes into this part of the output of the decoders, to this ports. So the voltage positive in the middle here, voltage negative, and the data 1.
Okay. And they're daisy chained then together.
Yes, sir. First decoder, second decoder, third decoder.
And each of the 3 components get their own power supply.
Yes. Each
and decoder
has its own power supply
and its decoder.
Yes. So
and then that then feeds into the collectively the programmer.
Right, so that only the data gets daisy chained. Besides that, the power is just these 2 components.
Where does primary power in come from? Oh, that comes into each one of the drivers individually.
So we have AC going into the driver, and then we have DC coming out and going into the...
And that's the same on every single driver for each one of the 3 components.
Exactly.
Okay. And here's what it looks like when it's totally on and assembled around the corner. And we're looking at the underside of the wave graphic.